accept this new directive and procure them?
Hi, how are you? Sorry about that. I needed a full power cycle to get my fucking audio back. I don't know why it's being that way. I really don't. And I am truly sorry about that. Really, like, my soul, sorry. However, it looks like it's resolved. I hear the game. I did not hear my Twitch intro, but I saw it. For fuck's sakes. There you go. Controller's on too. Damn, we're doing pretty good. So, hi. Welcome. Thank you for sticking around, Lorenzo, and understanding. I appreciate that kindly, truly, a lot more than I'd like to admit. Like, huge. Because usually if I get audio issues, my problem is that YouTube is not a channel. It doesn't go off air and on air. It creates a new VOD, a new video, and that's how your stuff gets propagated to the website. If you put too many in a row, it fucks the algorithm. And if it's not good, or like people don't like a part 2, that fucks the algorithm. Like, it's such a risk to come back that I appreciate when you guys hold out, truly. So hopefully it'll work out. If not, listen, there are worse things in the world. I got enough shit on my plate to worry about, to never have to worry about little stuff like that. Ah. But there you go. We did our first raid finder. I heard none of it, which is interesting. I did get a pair of cool looking boots. It's worth 75 gold, so I'm gonna vendor the shit out of that. Which you guys knew I was gonna do that. Who are we kidding? Other than that, we're doing all right. So yeah, that was my first raid finder in years. Even my husband was like, "Oh, you know this boss?" And I'm like, "No, I don't." "Oh, it's really fun. You should do it. Why don't you do them more often?" "I don't know, honey. No time." Okay. So yeah, we did Shock and Awesome. Cauldron of Carnage. That's a cool name. Maniacal Machinist. We're doing real good today. Top notch. After stream, hopefully this is the last iteration of it. After stream, I'll be uploading a short, and tomorrow we'll have a full-length video with me sobbing my fucking eyes out. Because of course, that's what I do. I'm very sad that I'm very good at that. Anyway. I try not to do... I could probably do that. I'm gonna snooze that one. Let's go do that first. And go from there. I got my boy laying next to me, my boxer, which is the one you guys see on the screen. I was supposed to change that like 3 times, and I have not changed it yet. But I finally got the picture of the dog that I wanted. I wanted something silly, but like very much her.
Cinder bees, stunning yet perilous creatures. When their numbers surge, honey production halts, triggering extreme aggression instead.
You're about to deal with a whole lot more than you bargained for. Yep. Okay, here. Get some tanks to tank it. We're gonna be fine. We got it. Plus, I still got my... Yep, we're doing alright.
I do not have a target.
Alright, we're gonna like stop and get some food because I did not expect to like, you know. I caught the mute button in time. I feel so proud of myself for that. I deserve a cookie. But no cookie. Just because I've eaten too much today. Not in like the gross way, but like the eat your feelings away type way. Telling you, man, it's been a rough couple weeks. And then tomorrow I'm in another city for my kid's doctor's appointment. It's a city that I've never driven in. So GPS, hold my hand. But I'm all right with GPS. I know that sounds, to be fair, it's a small province, right? So again, we discussed earlier,
I need a target.
70K to 150K people on a good week. I'm not worried to drive in these types of places. It's not like I'm driving in Montreal. Speaking of which, I've got a trip to Montreal coming in the fall. And my husband's like, oh, where'd you book the hotel? Because last time I booked it at the airport because the event was in the hotel of the airport. And I said, oh, I booked it downtown. And he's like, why would you book it downtown? And I'm like, because you learned that driving in Montreal is not too bad.
It's too far away.
It's less scary than you think it is. We learned that last time. So anyway, he was a little bit miffed, but that's okay. It's gonna save us a lot of money. Which, spoiler alert, don't ever stay at the hotel at the airport, okay? Don't do that. Also, if you're real smart, okay, you'll pick a hotel with either, what do you call it? Transportation? Because a lot of hotels offer that as a service, right? Transportation to the local airport. If you have, like, so again, this situation, the event is at the airport. So it's like not a whole lot going on. The idea is that the airport will have a quick and clean entrance to it. Or in the other case, what we ended up doing is we picked a hotel cheap enough to not worry about either taking a cab or just driving to the airport and paying for parking up there for the day. I also cheated a little bit. I know, we're doing real smart this time. I got a hotel with a continental breakfast. And my husband was like, why would you do that? I'm like, because then we don't have to like bring breakfast for ourselves. We have breakfast, you know? Like breakfast? Don't you like food? I like food. Big fan of food. Why are you like this, honey bunny? He was like, oh, that's why. I'm like, there you go. See? Your wife. I died. Your wife knows what's up. Yeah, I got a hotel with the continental breakfast. I got a hotel that's like downtown. So if I want to do something, if I want to walk to a museum or something, I can totally do that. Even if we pay for parking at the Trudeau Airport, it's good. Shit. Mistakes are made. Why would I pick a group that big? Oh, good. I got help. Help me out, buddy. He ain't helping. We're in trouble. I'm dying. Fuck. The part that pissed me off is dude didn't help. But anyway. The dog farted. I hope you didn't hear that. But it's okay. That is a king and he does what he wants. Almost made a mistake tonight. Oh, it wasn't a fart, sorry, that was a snore. He's snoring good. Well, that's good. He's chilling. He's doing all right. Like so far, he's pretty good. He's going to the vet tomorrow.
I need a target.
We're starting to see the decline in him. So that means that his medication's no longer working, which is part of the process. So we'll be watching him very closely over the next, I don't know how long. And of course, eventually making that tough decision. When we're ready. But so far he's still playful, he's still good. He's bumpy. That's what we've been calling him. Bumpy. Bumpy butt. Okay, I'm trying to get to a spot where there's not 100 of them. Here's two babies. Two babies. There's more. All right, one more little one.
I do not have a target.
Are you fucking serious? So you go and pull the biggest thing you can find. I saw on TikTok today, you know how some people get like kanji and stuff tattooed where they don't actually know what the words mean and they got it tattooed on themselves? It turns out that some guy got who's it? The Klingon Empire symbol, and another guy was like, "Hey, Kapla," and he's like, "What the fuck, man?" Like, it's the second person to ever do that to me. Why? And he had to explain to him who the Klingon Empire was. To be fair, it is a badass looking tattoo. Don't get me wrong. Like, you know, glory to the Empire. But like, damn, what a choice. Can you imagine? The nerdiest thing you could possibly have tattooed on you and not a clue.
With an empty stomach, a Ramolith has one directive: to eat. Help guide this one's hunger into a constructive activity.
That's right. It's time for snacky snacks.
These constructs once protected the Isle, but this one's programming has been damaged. It will not distinguish.
I'm sorry if you can hear that. He is snoring god awful loud. I love it. I think it's cute. Personally. He's a boxer, so he's like almost always snort loud. But it turns out that my Pity, my Staffy, she snores loud. There's a couple nights where I've woken up thinking the dog was choking or there's something wrong with his breathing. No, the Pity was just sleeping on her back, snoring away. Having a grand old time.
Nothing is better than a leveled field.
Renown 11. Look at us climbing the ladders. How cool is that? And we're still in queue for LFR. It's actually not too bad. I remember LFR being fucking 50, 60 minutes to get in. So like 20-minute LFRs, I got it. I also gotta start drinking this energy drink because I'm running a little bit late on it. And I don't want to be up too late. I gotta get up early. Well, not early, but early. I want to get some work done before.
Their tools behind when the Nerubians attack.
Oh no, not this one.
Retrieve them.
I want to get some work done before we go off to that appointment.
I do not have a target. I need to target something.
And
first.
then see if I can't solve some issues like that. Work a little bit before. So ironically, the vet is right before the end of my typical shift. I don't do shift work, but you see what I'm trying to tell you. And I don't want to be like miss all day, so I might just bring my laptop with me on the ride to the vet because it's like a 45-minute drive.
I need a target.
But basically, I would love to go to the vet too. I might have to just leave that to my husband to do. But I don't want to. You know what I mean? Does that make any sense? Mama wants to see her baby. Wants to hear what the vet has to say. For two reasons. One, I'm worried, obviously. And two,
I do not have a target.
I have a husband and I love him dearly. Listen, not against my man. Love him lots. Love him bunches. However, he is not a guy that does well under pressure, especially about the dog. And it is what it is. Big softy at heart, right? So when I tell him, hey, what did the vet say? He don't got it. He's like, well, you know, he don't got the details I'm looking for. So lovingly, I'm gonna have to go get it. Or one time I even called the vet after he left. And I was like, all right, no. Mama's getting the info.
I do not have a target.
I know that's silly, but
I need to target something first.
so tomorrow he's getting his eyeballs checked. Cause he, the pity got him,
I need to target
fought
something
him
first.
a couple weeks back.
I do not have a target.
Everybody's fine today, okay? Just a reminder. However, there was an eyeball injury. So So the vet appointment is to confirm that everything healed the way it was supposed to. While we're there, we'll double check his meds. See if we can go up. Because, I don't know how to say this nicely, but, needs to go up. Lymphoma. So, we gotta see if he needs more meds, or if we've hit the ceiling of that's no more meds.
I need a target.
So that's the discussion with the vet tomorrow.
Thank you.
And that's alright. Like,
We'll go back to the
eventually there's a
rest
ceiling,
and
we know we'll hit
move
it.
on for good.
It's just a matter of figuring out, is it here? Or is it not? Because basically, with the... he's on steroids. Oh, shit. That's right. I gotta finish that chapter. Alright. He's on steroids, which is a good thing. Because steroids keep the swelling and the actual, like, lumps down. But eventually, like, steroids don't cure cancer. So, eventually that'll be the case. As for his eyeball injury, my boxer and my staffy don't get along. And that's just a sad fact. And we were working with them.
What is your
However, when the
plan?
dog got sick, things just took a turn for different, and it became a little bit more difficult to manage both. One of my teens made the mistake and let the dog out, and that ended poorly. Hello, Zion. I appreciate you stopping in. Truly. So the eyeball injuries we getting checked out. While he's there, we're double checking the progression of his disease and seeing what the medication is and what's our short-term prognosis. It's weird to say. I'm cool. Like, everything's fine. We are fine. It's hard to be like, it's hard to say it. Not like hard difficult, but like hard to, like, oh, we're talking about maybe giving him more meds. Even though long term we know ain't gonna help. But basically those meds are what keep the swelling down and make it easier to breathe for him, make him more comfortable. Basically until they don't. When they don't, they don't. And we know where he's going.
Foreman says pipe's leaking again. Fly up. Glue them shut.
Alright, so we're gonna go do this one, then that one down there. We might as well do the rep ones, right? So the eyeball got better. Like, in my humble opinion, I think he's good. It all turned out okay. Ooh, shit. Herb. I want the flower. Ah. Damn it, I didn't want to do that. It's like my husband says, it's hard to control the... Oh, okay. And the flower's gone anyway.
Another outbreak of violence. Time to stand up and shut this down.
Come on, kill it. There you go. Yeah.
We can all move on to our next agenda. Expressing gratitude, friends.
Yeah. Well, again, it's hard to explain and hard to use the right words because it's one of those, like, the medication he's on is to make him feel better. He's palliative, right? He ain't getting better. But we are absolutely going to do everything we can to make him comfortable. And that's what we're looking at, right? And that's what taking the swelling down and all that does, is it makes them comfortable. The Undermine story was... I'm a sucker for the goblins. I think they are silly fun and I like them. I liked the storyline. I don't like the zone. I tend, and this is maybe just me, it's probably just me, so don't, to quote, I don't like the zones that tend to be gray and odd. I find that even if they have a decent story, I tend to not go there. I tend to not enjoy it. I don't like the go-kart they gave us. I don't. I just have a hard time controlling it. I don't like it. That's, again, a me thing, nothing bad. And again, this is 100% personal. I also am not a big fan of the cities that don't have clearly defined. This is where the bad stuff is, this is where the good stuff is, and you won't get attacked. No? I think overall it's a positive, even though it's got a few elements of stuff that I don't like. But the storyline itself is New Jersey, I think, is the accent. It's very American, but I think it's like I think it's New Jersey. New Jersey or New York, I don't know. American. They were going for a stereotype, for sure, when they made the goblins. The only problem with the stereotype they chose is it's awfully close to a really bad stereotype. Like, dancing on it. Like, they've done a lot to change stuff over the years. But like not a whole, like, again, the basis points of it are still there. It's the same thing as like a Ferengi in Star Trek, right? You watch Star Trek and you're like, Ferengi, oh yeah, they're silly little creatures that are capitalistic in nature and that's their goals in life, and then you realize again that they are a stereotype of a heavily persecuted group in history that kind of went through it a lot. Like, dig through all that junk you're sitting on and deal with these pests. And from what I've understood, Star Trek has spoken against it and been like, hey, we're sorry, that's not what we wanted. That wasn't our intention. But the goblins are in the same boat. Right? So, take it as you will.
5, 4.
Time to teach you your cosmic lesson.
Spread. Debuff on you. Special coming.
I would love to get my I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Spread.
What? They're like accumulating junk? Okay. Yeah, like it's a
Spread.
It's a stereotype we've seen before. There's one in
Coming. Spread.
I don't know how to say it nicely, but like there's some question. And again, they've changed, like, I think they've done more work in this expansion to move that stereotype over. But like, yeah, she's definitely there.
I need to get closer. Interrupt your stream.
No. One out of that.
Interrupt stream. I need to get closer. Interrupt fire. At your feet. Special coming. I am out of range.
Alright, ads. We're doing alright. We're gonna get it. It's a messy go, but like, we're getting it.
Spread. It is too far away. Interrupt 2. I need to get closer.
There we go. Try to kill this down.
I interrupt 3. Special coming.
Ain't seen nothing yet.
At your feet.
This is a big fight.
Spread.
I can honestly say that this fight would have pissed off most of my raid groups. Especially these types where there's like more than one job to do.
I am out.
Then you coordinate a lot of people all at once. That generally don't go well. Does that make any sense?
Spread. Special coming.
Oh, let's see what I got.
It is too far away.
Alright.
Interrupt 1. Spread.
Interrupted you. Alright, this guy's gonna go down here. The rule of thumb usually is in World of Warcraft, ads before boss.
Interrupt 3. Special coming to try and hit. Spread.
What the fuck is this? Okay, I tried, okay? I tried hard.
Spread.
What the fuck is that? Was I any good at it? No, but like, I tried. That was fun though. So you don't even assign the people. Damn. Damn it, I'm about to get a ball again.
Spread. Watch your feet. I need to get
Okay, there we go.
spread.
Okay, we don't need to get the scrap master anymore. We're good. See what I mean? Like, the ads before boss usually, but like the boss is almost done. Fucking to kill him. Unless the ads will really to kill them. Like, go. Put the fucking ouch to him. You got it. Yeah, we got it. No problem.
Spread.
There. Okay, let's see what we got. We've got cleanup crew mask.
My venture buddies will take over
You.
cleanup from here. Thanks.
Alright. So we got one more boss to go. There. We should be good. Full trash anyway. That was an interesting boss. I don't think that it's one that will do well long term. Like, I wish you could assign the ball dudes. Or maybe there is like a certain way to control who gets a ball. But on the higher levels of difficulty, I would imagine you want a ball master. And if you're like, Peebs, grow up. You're being bad. The answer is yes. And I'm not gonna behave, so too bad. Too bad. So yeah, taking the graphics down definitely helped. Holy shit. This PC cannot handle huge graphics. And it's fine. That's fine. It is what it is, what it is. Alright, we're down a tank. That's fine. So. Okay, we're going there. Mount up. If I could make this dragon pink, I would. I hope everyone understands that. Going this way, I guess. Alright, cool, 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 cool. Does nobody want that boss, or? Alright, let's get to some oushies here. Alright, cool. Alright. Get out of the fire. Don't stand in the fire. It's not a buff. God damn it. Enough with your fire. Snoring puppy. Why are people leaving? Oh shit, I'm the one who did that. I did that. Fuck, I'm sorry guys. Oh, there's a healer named Keanu Reeves. In case y'all are curious. Also, if you're Canadian, while we're here, if you are Canadian, elections are next Monday. So, next Monday, there ain't no streaming. I'm sorry, you're not, it is what it is. I'm not streaming. I'll be watching, we can follow it on Discord. I might stream Discord, but I will be, I will be not streaming. Usually I'm too distracted. I'm gonna be very fucking honest. I could lie to you all day. It's distraction. I cannot have a major election go by and not watch the screen. I know. I'm just being honest. I'm being like, again, this is the time to be honest. I'm gonna be honest. I can't do it. So that's the day that we will not be streaming, but again, we can talk. For those of you who are new to the channel, I am not a person who does not like talking about politics. I'll talk politics all day. However, I don't believe in talking politics that don't involve me slash another country's politics. I can give my opinion about another country's politics, but I don't understand it. I don't know what it's like to live there. I don't know what it's like, what the situation's like. So I do not usually talk American politics unless they affect me directly.
Unless he doesn't, maybe we ought to do
It's a
some
new-
market testing first.
Is it a new Pop-Tart? That's a conveyor belt?
I got research to develop. If this is rewired, it'll up the kill rate 20%. Shaking out your bones. How's into my success?
So yeah. So I'll talk Canadian politics all day. Don't matter to me.
Let's try a little experiment.
Almost like this looks like a Final Fantasy 14 mechanic, I won't lie to you.
I call this the green noise. How hot does blood get before it sizzles? Here's to a bag. Oh, check out the big bag.
Right, there we go. Still doing alright, we're alive. That's all that matters.
How's into my success?
I don't know what the magnets do, but I assume that we don't want to cuddle with them. What did I tell ya?
If it's rewired, it'll up the kill rate 20%.
There.
I call this the green
Okay.
noise. Hold it right there.
Beta launch.
How hot does flesh get before it sizzles? Shaking out your bones.
Is it sad that I understand these mechanics a little bit better because of fucking Final Fantasy 14? These typically are 14 mechanics.
Into a bag.
You watch where these are coming.
Oh, check out the big bag. I call this the green noise. If it's rewired, it'll up the kill rate 20%. How's into my success? Let's try a little experiment.
Telling you. Okay, the bombs are a little much.
Shaking out your bones.
What a fucking combination. Jesus.
Here's to a
Did a lot of people struggle on this boss?
sludge get before it gets us.
There you go.
The green noise.
Let me tell you, I'm happy with my performance. You're good.
Hold it right there.
I am out of range.
So much going on. This boss has to be somebody's nightmare. No, that's probably why they people were leaving, I imagine.
Toast into my success. Let's try a little experiment.
I need to target something.
Not enough.
Nice, nice. Great work, champ. Now, go clean yourselves up before moving on, okay?
Alright, la 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 la. I opened the Great Vault. Yay! That boss. Ooh, I got a Giga Death. Warglaives, what do they look like? Oh my god. Yeah, I like that boss. That boss was fun. That boss has got to be fun on fucking harder difficulties. That boss has just got to be fun. I don't know, man. It screams fuck off. They're pretty good though. I'm doing all right. Let's see what else I can do. Can I do one more? Do I have time for one more? All right, let's see. We'll see. All right, let's go to the next one. No. Usually, wait, how's that a fast one? Liberate the Warrens. Yeah, sure. We'll go do that because it's fast and pants are usually worth like 100 gold. So 100 gold, 10 minutes of work. It's fine.
Show everyone Candle King not boss forever.
Alright, let's see what else we got. Look around, because I know you don't get them all. Park my little butt here.
This is too far away.
How do you... Oh, I'm not even in the right spot. Oh, there you go. That would help, I'm sure. I'm gonna die. There you see, like easy peasy lemon squeezy. Actually I'm pretty lucky. I got a couple good procs and that was that. Alright, these were worth 58 gold. So that was 58 gold worth of work. So I'm happy with that. Okay, there we go. Get some extra stuff on that one. Valor and rep. Let's go get some rep. The world awaits. You know what? I'm gonna go get that quest cashed in because we got some time. And I might go. Oh yeah, we're never gonna get into that. Leave queue. I'm gonna have to go pee, so I will be right back. Just give me a minute. All right, I'm back. Okay, so we got some stuff we can do for the rest of the 20 minutes. Let's see. First of all, let's go cash this baby in, and then we're gonna go back to making my pretty paladin. So I want my paladin to be pretty because she deserves it. Okay. Ooh, I gotta chill. It's not cold in here, but I'm cold. Does that make any sense? That's pretty much my normal though, let's be honest. Who do I want to bring it up? See, reputation. 11, 10, 10, and the cartels are 6, so Weaver. The Weaver. The General will be a better choice. The Vizier. Arathi. Probably be Arathi. Yep.
Returning to work.
Yay.
Make it quick. We're busy.
Awesome. Okay, let's clear out our shit so we have room to get epic loots. POE, I'm gonna sell you. Yeah. Alright, cool. I'm gonna send that to my bank. Have that and that. And we're gonna go to Storm Shield. We have 2 raids, and hopefully 2 pieces of gear will drop. We want a chest and some boots. That's it. The rest we have. The paladin is super pretty other than that. And then we still gotta gear the druid too. Oh, I'm talking to myself. Thank you. Oh dear. This is one of those nights where your girl just needs a nap.
You need something?
We're doing so poorly. It's like I've never streamed before, but thank you, Lorenz. I appreciate that. Oh, we're doing so bad. That's all right. It happens. I might save the rest of that for tomorrow morning. It's getting a little late, and I want to make this short, and then I want to go to bed, but like if I keep drinking, the bed part's gonna be questionable. And my kid's doctor's appointment is an hour and a half drive away. I was told the city's really easy to drive in, so I shouldn't have an issue, but I'm looking at it on the maps. I thought it was closer to the Quebec border than it is, I think. Yeah, I definitely mixed Edmundston and Bathurst. Definitely did. Yeah. As you can see, my geography ain't shit either. But these are places I think I went to once as a kid. Like on a school trip or something stupid. However, there's a game shop down the street. Which is funny. I'm joking because your girl is tapped out when it comes to magic cards, but like, let me tell you, I spent a lot of money on magic cards in the last like 3 weeks. And it's all circumstantial. Like, it's a circumstance came up. So let me give you an example. It was my birthday this weekend. Okay? Fine, whatever. Got money. Cool. I'm a budgeting queen. Like, I don't overspend, or I'm very careful with my money. For my birthday, before getting money, I bought myself a Costco pack. Came with like a commander precon. It came with a came with 4 packs. And the precon and a promo. Okay, I'll take that, right? So I bought that. That was $62, which, by the way, in Canadian prices, that is fucking excellent. Precons start at the $60 to $70 range. So again, the deal was excellent. Love that shit. Bought it. Then I decided, like, okay, so with all of these cards that I've gotten recently, I'm gonna go through the ones that I will never build a deck with. Which, yeah. And all of them, I am going to sell the cards that are worth money to try to build up my repertoire. Okay, so then I spent like 3 weeks going through all of my vault. All of my rares, sorting fucking everything, figuring out what's worth it, what's not, what I like, what I don't. Anyway, it took forever, I won't lie to you. And then finally, we got all that done. I made a list, sold it to my local game shop. I got store credit, did not buy anything with it. But now I have a bunch of cards and commander decks built because I got a bunch of cards. So I went and I bought like a 4-pack of like deck boxes and a thing to hold my bulk. Again, I just spent a lot of money on magic cards. And I want to remind everybody, come June, y'all don't even know how much money I spent on Final Fantasy X Magic the Gathering. Y'all don't want to know. It's cruel. Like, my husband's behind me and I haven't told him. But I pre-ordered a lot. So there's that. Then
I am out of range.
I'm telling you, I gotta behave. No more game shop for a little while.
Burned to bright.
Robes, fire cloak. No chest. Listen, I don't walk for no one. Storm shield. So yeah. I bought a lot of magic cards and I got a lot of magic cards coming. So I pre-ordered the precons. I know. Which are a 4-pack of precons. because it was the only way to pre-order them, and I knew they would sell out stupid fast, so I did. Then I bought I bought a box, a bundle. Hold on, let me see. I'm trying to see what it is exactly I got. Sorry for the wait. Hold on, I'm checking it out. Okay, bear with me. I bought a bundle. A bunch of boosters and stuff, and a bunch of other things with it. So yeah, I got that, and I got 4 precons coming. Now, I didn't want 4 precons. I didn't. That was not the plan. That was definitely not the idea. However, that's the only way they came. So once I got that, it is what it is. I'll probably end up selling them or selling a couple of them. I don't need them all. I only need 1 or 2. 2. One for me, one for my husband. See? That way he don't get mad. He's standing like 6 feet from me. So I'm hoping to get some good cards out of it. The only card that I will buy if it don't drop is Emmett Selk. Because he's good enough to go in any deck or be a command. I'm not sure if he'd be a good commander. But because he's really good for an end game deck or end game is one reason, but the big reason is it's fucking Emmett Selk. I love my Emmett. I need it. And honestly, World of Warcraft could Magic the Gathering, and it would be good. He's not so far. I think he's got headphones. No, he don't. He's listening. He knows. It's one of those, like, I don't hide anything from my husband. I never do. So like when I say, you don't want to know how much I spend? He's like, how much you spent? And then I tell him. It's really not that deep. If he asks, I'll tell him. Same thing as the precon. I told him, you can pick the one you want. Except Y'shtola. Y'shtola's mine. And ironically, that's going to be the powerful commander. I didn't pick her because of that. I picked her because she was fucking Y'shtola. No other reason. It just turned out that she was badass. You know? As badassery tends to happen. Exactly. I love our Y'shtola. But yeah, so there's a cloud deck, which we knew that was coming. A Tidus deck, or Tidus deck, sorry. And a Terra deck from 6, and then a Y'shtola. I don't know who the other commander is for Y'shtola's deck yet. And I cannot wait to see who the other commanders are. I mean, let's be honest. Who do you think the other commander is for the Cloud deck? It's Sephiroth. And And they revealed that for Terra's deck, it's Celeste, which my favorite character of Final Fantasy VI. Tidus, I don't know. I hope it's Yuna, but Yuna doesn't fit with the Tidus playstyle and deck, so I don't know if they'll put Yuna. So let me go get it. MTG. Okay, let me see. Because they revealed a bunch of cards, which is fine. Products, fine. Coming soon. Final Fantasy. Okay, so Tidus is Yuna's guardian. At the beginning of combat on your turn, you may move a counter from target creature you control onto a second target creature you control. Super powerful. Love that. Whenever one or more creatures you control with counters on them deal combat damage, you may draw a card and proliferate. Do this only once each turn. So I don't know if Yuna makes sense for a deck like that. Unless we are buffing shit up and summoning big monsters. You know what I mean? I can't see it. Let's see if they announced any other cards that I'm not aware of. There's Emmett. No. The Tonberry. The full art. Garland. That's right, they did announce Gladius. My Emmett. During your turn, as long as Cloud is equipped, it has double strike and indestructible. So So basically Cloud's running equipment decks. Pretty much all over. The full art of Y'shtola looks so good. Yeah, nothing else really that they've revealed that's new yet. But we shall have to wait and see. Like, I'm excited. Like, I'd like to lie to you and say, I don't care. No, baby, I spent, like, a lot of money. And there are days I wish it was stupid. Like, you know what I mean? That, oh, I did it for content. No, I didn't. I did it because I fucking love Final Fantasy and I fucking love Magic the Gathering, and this is probably the worst combination for me to spend money on. Again, the only other combination that would be just as bad is Warcraft. If Warcraft goes with Magic, I'm done. There it goes. Goodbye. Like, we're skipping food that month. I'm joking, obviously. But I'll spend a shit ton. Also, speaking of spending a shit ton, Oblivion. Those of you who are not aware of the internet, they have been saying since the dawn of time that they would remake Oblivion into Unreal Engine or similar to Skyrim. Okay, it's been a rumor for fucking ever. It's comical. It's memed to the point now that it is never coming. Bethesda released a tweet today saying, big announcement tomorrow, with a picture of an Imperial and the number 4 written next to it. So we are going to be fucking finally hearing about Oblivion officially. So yeah, I don't care if I have to give my right arm for that. Yes, I'm buying that. Yes, we'll skip out on McDonald's and pizza for a week. Like, I'm kidding, obviously, but I want it. Oblivion to me is the better of the Elder Scrolls. I love Oblivion. Like, the only thing that fucking game was lacking was gameplay. Like, it wasn't as strong as Skyrim in terms of actual gameplay. I want it badly. And then while we're still talking about stuff I'm gonna spend all my money on. One last one, I promise. Unless people announce more shit, then I'm screwed. But remember we were talking about Star Trek? Do you remember? Because I remember. Pepperidge Farm remembers. Your girl fucking loves Star Trek. And Lego is rumored to have the Enterprise D as their Black Friday Lego set. And it's supposed to be as big as the Millennium Falcon. It's gonna be like a $500 set, like fucking huge. The Enterprise, and it's the Enterprise D. Like, if you're new here and you're like, what the fuck is an Enterprise D? That's the ship that was on The Next Generation. So it's the iconic one with the saucer and then like the two little tails coming out at the end. Yeah. It's the cool one. That's all I got for you. It's the cool one. I want that too. Swear to God, man. Like I'm not big on Lego. There's a couple I love Lego. I don't buy Lego because I have no room for Lego. Does that make any sense? Like, I'm not against Lego. I'm not like I would make Lego sets all the time, but I have no room for that. However, I did make my husband promise that when our living room is fully renovated, that I would buy 2 sets of flowers and put them in there. So I like stuff like that where it's decorative and it's something that, like, how do I put it? When it comes to home decor, I like the nerdy shit that doesn't, at first glance, you can't tell. At first glance, a regular person walking in can't tell. We got a pair of boots in there? No. Fuck's sakes. Fuck you. Fuck you. No boots for PB. I got the back piece. Eee. But I would have gotten the back piece off the first boss, so.
I do not have a target.
One for you, one for you. Back to Dornagal. So this year has got some really, really cool / expensive stuff going on. So anyway, I'll be putting out more shorts. No, I'm just kidding. I'm teasing. I'm good. All jokes aside, do you guys know where the money from YouTube and Twitch and all that goes? Right now, it's going to pay for stuff that I've already bought. I have like a IOU fund. Stuff like Dawn Trail. I bought the collector's edition. So like the statue and everything, which by the way was fucking expensive, and the shipping on it for me was $70. Stuff like that, or like Rebirth. So stuff I buy for the stream, or the other big thing that I usually buy is what do you call it? I buy like the editing software for the year. That's another thing. So it's paying myself back right now. When I'm done paying myself back, the goal is for it to play for stuff that I need to stream. So, for example, World of Warcraft. I want to get it to a point where that bill is off of my main stuff and paid for. Same thing as Final Fantasy XIV. I'd like to get to a spot where stream is at least paying for the games that I'm making money on, which I'm not there yet. We'll get there. Then your stream finances are. Then you can eventually make profit, but I'm not there yet. One day, someday. However, in the meantime, we're gonna end it here for the night. So we'll be back tomorrow. Oh no, sorry, that's not true. We'll be back on Wednesday with Rebirth. And I probably won't cry because the biggest, baddest scene ever is not there anymore. We passed it. And in the meantime, have yourselves a legendary night. Thank you, Lorenzo, for hanging out. Zion, I appreciate you guys. I can't wait to see you guys again on Wednesday.